Gregg, I know you love ranking players. I was looking at the NFL Daily top 25 players of the last 25 years rankings that you were a big part of it. Or were you solely a part of that? Was that your completely your ranking?
That was all me. I didn't want anyone else taking the heat.
Okay, so I was going to ask you about heat. So you had Tom Brady 1, Patrick Mahomes 2, Peyton Manning 3, Aaron Donald 4, J.J. Watt 5, Aaron Rodgers 6. And I won't give you the whole top 25, but of those kind of top picks, for which one did you take the most heat?
It's funny you ask. It's Rodgers, where a lot of people thought he's too low. How could you put him behind the two defensive players? How could you even put him behind Mahomes? This guy has lost, won 4 MVPs. And then a lot more people were saying he's way too high. There's no world that Aaron Rodgers is that good. So that makes me think that he was in the right spot because he got the most complaints on both sides, and maybe that just speaks to Aaron Rodgers. He makes people mad.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable, though. Like, for me, yeah, I think he's probably the 4th best quarterback in the last 25 years. Like, I think that makes sense. Like, Brady's clearly number 1 for me. I might have Manning ahead of Mahomes, but that's up for debate.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess without having the list in front of me, you got it, Dave. Who's the 5th best quarterback in the last 25 years?
Who's he got here? He's got
Breeze?
He's got
Breeze.
Breeze is 5th, and then Lamar.
Ooh.
Lamar gets in there.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the only other current one. T.J. Watt actually snuck in there as another current player, too. When you looked at the Defensive Player of the Year votes and how he's been top 4 straight years, it's pretty unprecedented. I felt like I had to put him in there. Breeze is the one guy, I got to say, I got maybe as much or more heat about him. And you do this list, and the list would probably be a little different depending on the day. I might have nudged him up a little higher. He still would have been the number 5 quarterback, but the consistency that he had, the problem that he had to me was he was never the best quarterback in the league. Not really. And that was what I was judging on. Like Aaron Donald and J.J. Watt, to me, they were the best defensive player in the league for years on end, which you just don't see too often. And to me, I was judging more on excellence, longevity, and consistency, and that's kind of what Breeze was. But Breeze was pretty awesome. He's tough to argue with, like stacking up the numbers and also the wins that he did in his career.
Who do you have as the best wide receiver and the best running back for the last 25 years?
So Randy Moss ended up getting to the top. At first I had Calvin Johnson. Man, wide receiver was a tough one to figure out. I also have Terrell Owens on the list, but, Larry Fitzgerald didn't even make the list. Antonio Brown, if you ignore who he is as a person, had a truly incredible career. He didn't even make the list, so that was tough. But I think if you were asking GMs at the very best, when these players were at their very best, I think the number 1 wide receiver they would have taken was Randy Moss, and the number 1 running back that they would have taken was LaDainian Tomlinson, because to me, Tomlinson did absolutely everything that a running back has to do at the highest of levels, whether that's blocking, inside running, outside running, big plays, short yardage, like receiving, like whatever it is, he did everything so well. So those were the 2 top for me, Moss and LaDainian Tomlinson.